Welcome to Pasifika Maths. In today's lesson, we are going to look at lowest common multiple. What is a common multiple? Well, a common multiple of two numbers are multiples that appear in both the list of multiples. Therefore, what is the lowest common multiple? Well, it is the lowest number that tends to occur in both the lists. Sometimes you might hear the word least common multiple as well. Let's look at an example. List the common multiples of 3 and 5. So the first thing you'll need to do is write down the multiples. If you do not remember what multiples are, go and look at our previous video on multiples. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and it tends to carry on. The multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it will carry on. The next thing you need to do is find the common multiples in both the lists. So, the common multiples of 3 and 15 that we can see in this list is 15. Therefore, the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. And that is how you find the lowest common multiple. Let's look at another example. List the common multiples of 4 and 6. So remember, step 1 states writing down the multiples. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and it tends to carry on. The multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and it carries on. The second step is to find the common multiple in both the lists. Therefore, the common multiple of 4 and 6 are 12 and 24. Now, moving forward, we want to find the lowest common multiple. Therefore, the lowest common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12. Now, just to recap, what is a common multiple? Well, it is a multiple of two numbers that appear in both the lists. The lowest common multiple is the lowest number that tends to occur in both the lists. Sometimes you hear the word least common multiple. Now, the first thing you need to do in order to find the lowest common multiple is you need to write down the multiples. So in this example of finding the common multiples of 4 and 6, we found the multiples of 4 and the multiples of 6. Then we went ahead and found the common multiple. So in this case, it was 12 and 24. And then we went ahead and found the lowest common multiple, which was 12. And that is it. I hope the lesson has helped you today. See you in our next lesson.